Like, bam. Bam. I wonder why these were the ones that I wanted for carnival. It makes sense because they're so dramatic. If Tasha says it's good, then it must be good.
Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. You're back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Say brown.
What's up, divas? Welcome back to my channel, and my name is Natasha. If you don't already know, today's video is going to be a complete get ready with me. Your girl is going out tonight, so I figured I would get on here and show you guys what your girl's gonna be wearing, what her hair is gonna be styled like, and of course I'm gonna beat this face because what else I'm supposed to do, right? So countdown is on. Also, before I get started, right, if you see me looking off to the side, it's because one, my mirror is right here, and two, I'm also gonna be filming a TikTok, so I gotta get the content in when I can. So here we go. Boom. So listen, right, sis is getting some inches. I must say, sis is getting some inches. Nobody can. Where's my gloss? Because my lips are dry. Fenty never lets me down. So okay, it didn't have to be shimmer, but that's what I put my hands on. So yeah, no, it looks ashy. That's just gonna have to work. I'm not changing it. But so hers getting longer. As I said on my channel before, that I definitely do aloe vera treatments. Now let me show you my edges just before I get started. The braids that I just took on took out some of my edges a little bit, so not too pleased about that. Of course, yes, I will be using my aloe vera oil that I make to help grow them back and fill them back in. Now with that being said, my edges have never been like thick. I've never had really thick edges, and it's always been a struggle for me to get fuller edges. So the plan is to use the aloe vera oil and put some black Jamaican castor oil in it to help grow them in a little bit thicker and fuller. So what I'm going to be using to make sure my hair is laid, because I have 4C type curl pattern, I'm going to be using this She Is Balm Edge Control. And then I also have a pick comb, whatever these type combs are called, an edge control brush. My mama bought this small little brush when we was on a trip in Atlanta, and it has the right amount of firmness for me. To be honest, I don't own a brush. Like, I don't, because I rarely ever have my natural hair out like this to the point where I need to brush it. So I don't have that. My good old faithful Tangle Teaser. I have some elastic bands and some hair ties, which I need to change up my hair ties. I know these ones aren't too good. And then the braid in here that I'm going to be using is called Rastafari. It is a brand that I was told about, that I ordered this from off of Amazon. It's a pre-stretched Kanika hair. Oh, and I forgot one more item that I use. It's Go Glueless Lace Foam. Bomb, 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 bomb. I think I had it in a TikTok before, or in another video I did before of my hair, but yeah, listen, if you got my type of hair, use this. I'm not lying, it's the best. It keeps it in, keeps everything sucked. So what I do is take this edge control and make sure I get my edges. Like when I say my edges, not part of my edges, not some of my edges, all of my edges. Then once I get majority of my edges, I bring it on my hair a little bit after that. Because this is what is going to keep my hair laid for the night. And it's weird because I just blow dried all my hair, and now I'm putting moisture in it, which is going to shrink it. But the way how natural hair works, it needs to be blown out first to get the length to make a pool. so it could be longer for me to handle it, and then I would be able to put this in it. If I didn't blow dry it, it would never go to where I want it to be. So now I'm going to give my trusty hairbrush Okay, after I go in with my brush, I then smooth through all of that with my comb, and just comb out those curls so it looks nice and smooth. Now I'm going to go back in with my brush again. Grab my hair tie. Make sure I got this I'm gonna get my foam. Now I'm going to go in with my second hair tie and try and make this a little bit tighter because it's not giving me tight. For whatever reason, it's still giving me a little bit loose. Grab my elastic. Now I'm going to take this braid . I'm going to come with this and go the opposite direction. Like this. Alright, now that I've done that, I don't know if I'm going to put any of this gold in it. Let's see. What you think? What you think? What you think? do have some clippers. I just bam, 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 bam. All right, just wash my hands. Now let's get into this makeup. I'm going with my Faithful NYX Plump Right Back Primer. And I'm putting that right in my T-zone. And then I'm going to rub it in with the balls of my fingers. So I'm going to go in this evening with my Cover FX Power Play in N110. I think it's some of this left. Yep. We have some. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 439 brush. Oops. I'm just gonna spray my brush with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray with vitamin C infused. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all in. I miss this foundation. I hope you guys aren't too far away. Let me bring you in some. There we go. This is another one of my favorite foundations. I've been using Fenty all summer long because it's so lightweight. I prefer it because it's more of a tinted moisturizer. It's not a foundation, so it doesn't feel so heavy. So I had an extra Urban Decay in Dark Warm, Urban Decay Naked in Dark Warm highlighter, sorry, concealer. So I'm gonna go here with that in my inner tear duct and my outer crease, and then along my eyelid. For the most part, I've been interchanging like whether I do my eyebrows first or last. There is no rhyme or way to do it. It's just how I feel. And I already started, so guess what? I'm gonna finish. So that's how we're looking. I already have my damp sponge. And now I'm just going to blend all of that in. Sorry, I was looking down that whole time. I'm going to make me look like a clown. I'm like, you know. But make sure to blend this out really, really good. It's about 3 shades lighter than me, and it's definitely showing up a lot brighter on camera than it is in person. So I really have to blend it out really, really good, because it's definitely not this bright. And it shows very, very bright on camera. But it blends out so good. Like really, really good. As you guys know, I'm not a makeup artist. So a lot of times when I try makeup, it's a trial and error. And I feel like I'm trying it with you guys because sometimes it is hard for me to identify the type of product. So I don't need to add anything else, but I am going to go in a tad bit more in my inner tear duct. And if that showed up that light, then this is must begin looking white. But now I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. And I use a tad bit of that, and now I'm just going to blend that out ever so lightly, just to give my under eye a little bit more highlight. So now I'm gonna go do my other side. And I don't know if it's because I haven't used this one in a while, but it definitely dries on a lot quicker than my NARS. And it is definitely what I would consider to be full coverage compared to my NARS. My NARS isn't this much coverage. Because it's feeling like it's not blending out too well, I'm just gonna spray my sponge a little bit to help with some moisture. Well, that didn't work. It actually made it patchy. You see that? How it made it a little patchy on my eyelid. Let's see if I add some. So it worked, because that didn't work at all. It was like water. You know how water makes your makeup spread? It kind of did that. So let's see. Oh, I don't like how that's coming out. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you guys could see that. I don't know if you guys can see that. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Do I go in with my NARS? Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my NARS in Cafe. I'm going to go in over this. You really can't even see it. And I don't know if the formula of that Urban Decay got messed up from it sitting, but that kind of fixed it. Let me see if I can build it up a little bit more. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but it kind of looks patchy, and we don't want to start this face all over, baby. So I just added a little bit more of that concealer. And I'm gonna blend it out over it. Same thing on my eyelid. And now I'm gonna do the same thing on the eyelid on my right side. Cause sis, I don't know what happened just now. It just started separating. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my NARS on the left side in the shade Caramel. And I'm just going to place that right in my inner tear duct, just to highlight it a little bit more. Using the same sponge and my Urban Decay, my Laura Mercier in medium, translucent medium deep. I'm gonna go ahead and set that under eye first. Now I'm not going right up by the eyebrow because I still have to shape my eyebrows. Now you do want to make sure you go right in with this satin powder, so you can avoid setting any creases. Now if you don't, it's completely fine. Just before you go in and set, just make sure you remove those fine lines under your eyes. Sorry, I'm gonna set everywhere that I highlighted. This is definitely looking brighter on camera. Don't worry, it's all gonna play out. Now because this shade is tinted, I don't bake with it. I think I said that a couple of times before as well. I don't bake with this one. I bake with my Huda Beauty in banana bread. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows and come right back. Or maybe I will keep the brows in this time. I haven't showed you guys my brows in a minute. But I can give you a quick update. If you see my vlog with me going to my maintenance vlog before I went on my Miami trip for Carnival, I showed you my eyebrows and they're holding up pretty good. They're just like a tad bit patchy. Let me show you. They're just like patchy in some areas. So she did say, like, as you can see right at the top, her is a little bit patchy. And she did say that, like, I come for a complimentary fill-in. So that is what I think she's talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a light fill-in, because there's not much to be done at all. And then if you see this one as well, it's a little bit patchy, like right here and towards the top. So I'm just going to brush that upward. And then fill that in ever so slightly. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go in and brush them. Oh, they're looking good and snatched, and I barely did anything, and they're definitely looking shiny on camera, but they're not shiny in person. They're giving glowing. So now I'm just gonna use this MAC pot. If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. Mine is completely gone on the back end, but it's SPF NW or NC45. I think that's what it's called. It's a concealer. And now I'm just gonna lightly carve out my eyebrows. Before I used to think that I couldn't do my eyebrows like once I had already did my eyelid makeup, like my eyeshadow. I quickly found out that weren't true. For my eyebrows, oh my gosh, I can't see what this is. I use this MAC 231 brush, small, flat. It gets the small and flat. It gets the job done for me. So I love it. And then I blend it out with this. Ooh, what is this? I blend it out with this Sigma E35 brush. It's nice and fluffy, as you can see, and tapered. Is it tapered? No, that's not considered tapered. But I just gently go in. I always raise my brows. I don't know. It's a habit. But I think I raise my brows to try and stretch the skin, which would make sense. And then I just lightly blend that. I hold it completely to the end of the brush because I want the brush to do everything. I don't want to hold it like a pencil like this. It doesn't give the brush any control. So I legit hold it to the end and I do small circular motions to blend out. I'm not gonna really do the top, but I will just perfect a little bit on the end here. I definitely need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my eyes. I think I want to do neutral with the eyes. Because I'm wearing like blue, but I don't want to wear no blue eyeshadow. To be honest, my safe zone is neutrals. Like, give me a gold or neutral like beige and so in. Ah, that's too much. Didn't mean to do that. So now I look like I have a sculpted brow on top on this side and non-sculpted on that side. It's super thin. That's not. Good thing it's makeup. See how that little one looks super arched and pointy just from it being cut right there. So I'm going to round it off, back off a little bit. Just to not make it look so harsh. And then I'm going to clean it back up with, still looking a bit harsh. Girl, like, eyebrow. Can we say eyebrow? Damn. She alright, but she ain't going her level. Alright. It's still not looking as precise as this one. However, she pretty good. I think I evened them out pretty good. What do you say? I think they look pretty good. I'm gonna leave them right there. I do think it's the under eye arch. This right here. There we go. And that will do it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and contour. Hold on, let me contour first. And I use two different contours for my face. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Cool Espresso. And I use that on the sides of my nose. I don't generally like my nose to look too snatched, so it would end up looking okay. And then I go in with Fenty Beauty in Ebony, and I use that for my cheekbones, baby. Bow. And I use the two different colors because the Bobbi Brown isn't dark enough for my skin tone on the outer aspect of my face, but on the inner aspect where it's lighter, it shows up a little bit better. And because I have the highlight, it works. It just works. But when I use the Bobbi Brown on the outside, it's like you can barely see it. It's like foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with the belly of my beauty blender. I should say my beauty sponge, because well, this is a beauty blender, but, and I'm just gonna take my time and blend that out. And I I generally take that right up under my eyebrow. See how that just blends out right up under my eyebrow? And then I'm gonna take that and blend out in an upward motion. I don't go below this line, I always go up, so that it will pull on your face and make you look droopy. So I just blend that now up into my concealer and around my hairline. I bring it just a bit close to my eyebrow as well. But that's why when you saw me start, I didn't use a whole bunch of foundation, because you really don't need a whole bunch of foundation on your forehead, to be honest. I could have just went in with this concealer and contour, and you wouldn't even have really known that I didn't have on any foundation. And then same thing on this side. It really is about the blend. Just blend it out, take your time, make sure you're not rushing so that you have time to blend it out properly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer, set my contour, and for that I use Fenty because she's deep enough for all of this chocolate. And I'm going to be using her Sunstalker Thick Mint, her bronzer, and I'm gonna use that to set this contoured nose. So that MAC 150 brush, I'm going to use that to set the rest of the contour on my face. And I just press it in like this, and then I'm going to use the belly of this brush. See where you have all that, where I have all that product? I'm going to use the belly of the brush. This part is going to be pressed on my jaw, and the belly of it is what's going to disperse it. So it's going to be placed like this right up under my jawbone, because my jawbone is right here. So right here on my jawbone, and I'm just gonna lightly press. I'm not gonna push into my skin, only because I don't want to move the product underneath. So I'm just gonna press it in just like that. And then the remainder of it, I'm gonna bring around my forehead like so. Grab some more, and then I'm gonna do the opposite side. Press and use the fan on the brush to fan it out, and then that's it. Give that final set, and I'm going to be going in with this Huda Beauty and Banana Bread. This one, who put me on to this? Arnell Armin. She put me on to this, and baby, when I say this does it, oh my gosh, it's a lot lighter than my skin tone, but when I say it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Now I do bake with this one, believe it or not, and it's a lighter one, because it doesn't leave my face white or with a cast, like a white cast, or give me any flashback. It just sets it and gives it that flawless finish. Like when I say flawless finish, now make sure you get right there in the creases of the nose. Shoving. Gonna get my chin, my upper lip, down my nose, bridge on my nose, and then right here. Now, see how I said my eyebrows look shiny or whatever on camera? I see my namesake Tasha S on YouTube. Go follow her. Cute, sweetheart, love her to death. But I see her setting her eyebrows. Listen, I don't know why I want to try this stuff and I'm going out, but I'm going to try it because she says that for her it makes a big difference for her eyebrows. They don't look all cakey anymore. I guess I'm gonna be taking that off when I do the rest of my face, and it doesn't look so harsh, I mean shiny. She says she likes it. If Tasha says it's good, then it must be good. Now I'm gonna go in with this finally going to be using this Mario palette. Heard about it, raves about it. I'm good and late to the party, but better late than never. And here we go. Has never been used. I haven't swatched it or anything. This is what all the colors are looking like. Good range. So I'm going to go in with, oh, they just got numbers, matte 1 through 12. So I'm going to go in with 12. Oops, 12 right here in this corner, and see how that shows up. And I'm gonna use it lightly because I don't know what I'm working with. That's not okay. Are you seeing that? Yeah, you can see that picking up. So I'm gonna use that as my transition color. It was looking a lot darker on camera actually. I'm gonna use that as my transition color, and I'm gonna be using my Sephora brush in large 27 brush. It's a Sephora brush. I don't know really what the number is. And I'm not pressing heavily. And I'm just gonna blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. And yeah, nice subtle pigment. Now for my lid itself, I'm gonna go into 3 right here. And let's try that one. Okay, you could definitely see that. But now that looks white. I don't want it white. I want it beige. Okay, well, as we have identified, it's very pigmented. Go on the other eye. This blends out so effortlessly, like so effortlessly. This looks like it's nothing up here, so yeah. To bring it up here a little bit. That looks better. Now I'm going to go in with like a little bit of a tapered brush, but not so much. This is my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to go into shade, like I said, I'm not sure if this will be 12 or this be 12. In any event, I'm going to go into this shade right before the black, right here. But I'm gonna darken up my outer crease a little bit. Alrighty, same thing over here. Very pigmented and blends out very nicely. That's what I'm noticing so far. The colors aren't patchy at all. Very easy to blend out, like a very easy. I would say this is user friendly, beginner friendly. I've used 2 shades right now, sorry, 3 shades from this palette. My transition shade, my lid shade, and then that desired blend that you want. That's pretty much it for my eye. I'm not gonna do anything else besides it got my face on pretty good. I don't know why I'm sounding stuffy, because I'm not, I don't have a cold. I don't know what it is, but I'm sounding stuffy. And then I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix press powder in NW50 and brush away everything. And this is where the whole look just comes together. Like, do you see that? Like, seriously? Like, tell me I'm not lame. See how that just brushes away? Like, you wouldn't even think, oh, it's that light. Like, I can't make this up. And then I'm just gonna brush away that powder from my eyebrows that all of a sudden don't look powdery, with this LA Girl Just Blushing and Just for Fun. And this is very pigmented, like very pigmented, so you girls gotta take her time. And I don't press it in at all. As you can see, I barely touched my face and it's showing up already. So you just have to take your time. I've been liking a very blown out look with my blush here lately. So I do bring it up around the outside of my face and kind of into my hairline, but not. And yeah, I've been liking how this looks. It's not a look for everybody, but makeup is meant to be what you want it to be, not everybody else. I don't wear my makeup for nobody else but myself, and this is how I like it, so this is how I do it. Guys, I'm gonna be doing Vlogmas. Pray for your girl. Like, legit, pray. Palms, hair down, whatever you want to do. Pray for your girl. Let me put something on my lips, because I'm about to be doing that soon. I always prep and prime my lips, like the same how you prep your face with primer. I do the same thing. Really, this is how you know your girl is serious about the primer. It's nothing left. That's all done. Do I have another one? Yes, I have another one. But I do prime my lips as well, the same way how I prime my face. It just helps the lipstick to go on nice, and it helps it to stay as well. A few minutes before I actually do my lips, so that it gets infused in my lips, you know what I mean? So now I am going to do my highlights. You girl like some highlight. So I'm going to highlight with this Fenty Beauty once again. There we go. It's kind of rubbed all off, but anyway, this Fenty Beauty in her Kilowatt palette. So I'm just gonna, seriously, stop. Can't tell I'm filming. I'm just gonna gently, I say gently as I put the whole thing. Do you see that? Look at that. Oh, I love me a highlight. And then same thing for this side. I'm not bringing it all the way down here. It's legit just on the high point right here of my cheek. And I do a back and forth like so. Make sure I press it in good. And then I'm going to go in with this tapered brush by MAC, the N19, sorry. And I'm going to highlight my nose now. Sorry, before I get to the nose, let me do the eyes. My inner tear duct, I'm going to use Hustler Baby as well. And I'm going to do right there in the inner tear duct. Jackie was the first person that I see do this inner tear duct highlight. and I'm obsessed with it. You all know, if you've been watching me for a little bit now, you know Jackie was one of my guru makeup artists that I watched on YouTube to learn what I know today. And then I'm going to take it and place it in the crease of my eyebrow, at the highest point of my eyebrow, and just blend it out a little bit with the ball of my finger. Just like that. And then use the same one with a little bit of Mean Money. I prefer to have the Mean Money. It's not as I don't know, glowy, I guess. It's a little muted than the Hustler Baby. Hustler Baby is like, pow, I'm here to stay. Like, can you see? Like, bam. So Mean Money is it's still a highlight, but it's a softer highlight. You really can't see the glitter or the sparkle so much. And that I prefer to use for my bridge of my nose. And then the point right here. So it's there, but it's more of a subtle highlight on the bridge of the nose and stuff. And then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. And it's crazy because the way how highlight is supposed to work, when you look straight on, you don't see it. You don't see any highlight right here. But as soon as girl turns to the side, bam. Like, bam. Bam. Why am I laughing? It's so funny. My next battery is dead. I'm taking that long to do my makeup. But you need to let's go. 2 minutes. All right, for this part, I know for sure I'm going to be looking off in my mirror so I can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and keep you guys in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, eyeliner on camera, it's not easy. I know your girl is new to this. So what I do is light hand, pull that in like that. Just like that. Like that. And that's the wing. She looking pretty good. But my face is she looking pretty good. So, you know, you really can't see my eyelashes. Like, they're non-existent. Non-existent. So, that's why you're gonna need some lashes. I wonder if my sister's gonna come up for some lashes tonight. Same thing over this side, but instead of coming out in, no, I lie. I always go from the outside to the inside. So I'm gonna go like this. And there you have it. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a little cat eye right here. So I was told the easiest way to do it is to do a straight line going in like that and then connect like that. That was the easiest way I was told how to do it. And then you can make it as pointy as you want. So I'm just gonna bring it out a tad bit more. Like that. Go to the other side. I'm going to be putting on my Lily lashes in Miami. I love these. Like, Miami is Miami. No wonder why these were the ones that I wanted for Carnival. It makes sense because they're so dramatic. So let me show them to you. And I'm going to put my glue on these. So this is what they're looking like. I love these lashes. Like, so dramatic. Love them. And lash glue is the Purple Duo lash glue. I love this one. It's different color ones. This one says rose water and biotin strip lash adhesive, white clear. You could use the clear or the black. I preferably prefer the clear one, not the black. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my face now. Bring you guys back out. I'm gonna fan that a little bit, and then I use the base of my beauty sponge and I just press it in. And there you go. Remember when I said it looks so bright and not blended? See how it all just comes together? Now, I generally do set twice, but I think I'm all out of both of these Morphe tans. I don't know, you'll see. I'm not gonna set again just yet. I'm gonna go get my tweezers and come back. Gotta go in with some Urban Decay first. This Urban Decay Provision. I think that's what it's called. Provision. It's all rubbed off, so I can't show you what it says. But I'm gonna lightly coat my natural lash first. And as you notice, I put my mascara on after I set my face, so that my eyelashes don't bleed into my makeup or touch my makeup and mess it up, because you'd be surprised how easily it happens. So I'm gonna tilt my hair down, put this over my natural lash like so. I don't know if you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm coming in as close as I can possibly come while also looking. And I just try and drop it as close to my natural lash as possible. Then I go in and place my inner. Come back to the middle. Then I place my outer. Oops, sorry. Then I place my outer. And that's the easiest way I have learned to put on lashes. Yeah, there you can see they're angled. So the tip of the angle, you want to have the tip of the angle to the inner aspect of the eye, just so that it's on a slant. I don't know what it is, but generally that's how I hold my tweezers when putting on my lashes. So then I just go back in and press them together with my tweezers. As you can see, just now I got a little bit stuck, so you have to wipe off that from off of your tweezers, or else when you go again it's just gonna keep on pulling. So I clean them off, and now I'm just gonna press all the way through, and there you have it. I used to wonder why some artists would tight line the lash line, the waterline, like the upper lash line, but it makes sense because if you see right there, it doesn't have anything on it, and if I get too close with that liquid liner, it irritates my eyes and make my eyes water. So that's why I have to be very careful for myself. So I'm gonna use this eyeliner, this black pencil, Revlon, Maybelline New York Line Express pencil liner in Ebony Black, also known as Ebony Black Noir. I'm gonna use that and just tight line up under her to get rid of that skin color. See how I just filled that in? I can't do it anymore, but now I'm gonna do the lower aspect. I'm gonna do my waterline. And trying to drop it right as close as possible to that lash line. Grabbing that inner lash. And then hopefully I didn't go off camera for that. And now I'm going to go in with MAC's pencil in Chestnut. Faithful, good old Faithful. Like, I love Chestnut. For me being dark skin, melanated, it's dark enough, and it's not like got a reddish undertone or anything. It's just a nice warm undertone, so it blends well with a lot of the colors that I like to use. I said I wanted to make a reel with this. Oh well. One that I used to use, my Urban Decay one, they don't carry it, not carry it anymore, but they don't make it anymore. So my next best one that I have found closest to that is this Marc Jacob, as I said, and it is like a gloss, a hydrating lip gloss. So it's pink. This is what it looks like. This is what the packaging looks like. So I love it. Initially I thought I was buying a gloss, but I ended up buying this and I really like it. So it gives you a nice pink tint, and as I said, it is a gloss. So you don't have to do much. But you know me, of course, me. It looks glossy already, but this needs more gloss. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and I think this is Sweet Moth. No, Diamond Milk. I'm gonna go over that with Diamond Milk and gloss up a little bit more. But as you can see, it's still looking glossy, but not glossy enough for system. Like when I say gloss, I mean gloss. So that's it. Remember I said I don't know if I have any more of this Morphe. I have 2 of them and they both feel good and empty. So this is the continuous setting mist. Let me try it first before it leaves. Oh, it's working. So I'm gonna set my face a second time now. I know that where I'm going out to, it's gonna be a lot of people, and so I want my face laid. Like, I know it's gonna be humid inside, so I want to make sure that all of this gets set in. So I'm gonna go back in with my belly, the bottom of my beauty blender, and just press that all in. The same thing that I used for my put my hair down, I'm going to use to lay my edges. This edge brush and do a little swoop de whoop. I don't do nothing too fancy when it comes to my edges. I just try and get them laid, to be honest, because when they say these things are curly, they are curly. So to get them laid is a hassle. So as I said, real basic, a little swoopty whoops. I just take my time and bring out a little bit of baby here, nothing too much, like that. Alright guys, so this is the end of this look for the get ready with me. I think this is so cute, so subtle, really came out nice. Really love this Mario palette. This is the first time I got to actually use it, and as you can see, I just did a simple neutral look on the eye, nothing too fancy at all. So that's my safe zone, and because of the outfit that I'm wearing tonight, I didn't want to do nothing too much for my eyes. But I did put a little pink on my lip because that's going to tie in with the colorful look that I'm going with. My hair, super cute. Super cute. I'm going to go ahead and get dressed and bring you all along. And I'll show you guys my final look. Hope you like it. This is the final look, guys. So, we got your cute little top knot. And the face is, of course, beat. And then this is the fit. This top is from Fashion Nova. I have it in my Fashion Nova haul. These pants, these leggings, I got these for Christmas, last year Christmas. So I don't think I ever vlogged this in Christmas. But the shoes are from Steve Madden. Love these try-outs, very comfortable. But yeah, this is the final look, and there you have it. Thanks guys, hope you enjoy this get ready with me, and make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post my next video. And love you guys. Bye.